The Ottawa Senators are extremely pleased to select from the Boston U Terriers, Brady Tkachuk.
Derek Brassard, cross, go in, score! 2-on-1, goes around.
Welcome to Sens Talk. My name is Brandon, and I'm your host. Before we get started, please follow us on Twitter at SensTalk_ for live updates of the games and, of course, breaking news. As well, please check out our sponsor, SeatGeek.com, or download the App Store. Use the promo code SensTalk, save $20 off your first purchase. Link is in the description below. Tonight's game is between the Ottawa Senators and the Boston Bruins in Beantown. Going this game, the Senators had played last against the New York Islanders, losing 4-2, while the Bruins, on an incredible streak, 19 games in a row, looking for 20 games in a row now, with at least 1 point. Their last regulation loss was a 3-2 loss to the New York Rangers, all the way back a month and a half ago, January 19th, against the New York Rangers. So the Bruins looking to extend their streak, while the Senators are looking to get another huge win to move out of last place in the National Hockey League. Now, going into this game, the Senators penalty kill under new head coach Mark Crawford has been 11 for 11. Let's see if the Senators can continue that trend in this game against one of the best teams in the NHL, the Boston Bruins. So the first period to go, with starting in net for the Bruins was Tuukka Rask and Andy for Craig Anderson for the Senators. First period to go, close game. The Senators start off strong. Bruins take advantage out of a lot of chances. Can't capitalize though. We head to the second period at a 0-0 score, but that does not last long as Brad Marchand blasts a one-timer past Craig Anderson for his 28th of the year on the power play. The Senators penalty kill from 11-11 goes now 11 for 12 from Torrey Krug, who is quietly one of the best defenders in the NHL, and Patrice Bergeron, one of the best centers in the NHL. Bruins are pretty good if you couldn't get what I'm trying to say. Bruins up by 1. It's 1-0. But a minute later, a beautiful pass from Brady Tkachuk to J.G. Pageau. Boom! Senators even it at 1 apiece. That beautiful pass from Brady Tkachuk. I believe it was Carlo, one of the Bruins defenders, has lost Brady. He passes it right in front of the net, and the Bruins defender tries to block Pageau, which screens Tuukka, Rask, and Pageau roofs it past him. 1-1 now. Pageau's third of the year. Headed to the third period now. Another great play by a young center for the Senators. Chris Turney's turn. He finds Torrey Krug, leaving Brady Tkachuk alone. A great play from Turney, and Brady Tkachuk deposits his 16th goal of the season. The Senators take their first lead of the night. It's 2-1 in front of family and friends in Boston as he played for the Boston University Terriers just a couple years ago. Now, this goal was monumental for the Senators, as this is top 4 all-time Senators for goals in a single season by a teenager. So first place was Alexander Daigle with 20 goals in 93-94. Second was Havlat with 19 goals in 2000-2001. This year, not even through a full season, Brady Tkachuk, 16 goals in the season, has tied Alexander Daigle from the 94-95 season, 18-19 season. This one is Brady Tkachuk. Solid, hell of a year for him so far. And the Senators take the 2-1 lead against one of the best teams in the league. And they're trying to break that streak for the Bruins, cut it and be the deal breakers, really. We move on now. 6 minutes later, Torrey Krug redeems himself, shoots it, and Wagner gets it off him, and they tied at 2 apiece. This one, Anderson just couldn't get to. The Bruins tied at 2 apiece. Wagner with 11 goals of the year, which is pretty shocking, but I guess he's a sneaky good depth piece for the Bruins. Wagner is 11th of the year from Torrey Krug and young phenom defenseman Charlie McAvoy. The Bruins even at 2 apiece, and we head to the final stages of the game, or the third period anyway. Last time the Bruins played against the Florida Panthers, they scored 2 goals in the last minute 30. The winning goal with like 6 seconds left, I believe. And they do it again. They make it 20 games in a row. The Senators defense just lets Danton Heinen walk right in. He shoots in a net, and David Krejci tips in his 18th of the year with 45 seconds to go. They take the lead at 3-2. Heinen and Grishluck with the other assist as the Bruins take the lead and the game. The Bruins win this one 3-2, and they extend their point, at least 1 point per game. The last 20 game streak continues on. The Bruins do it again. Boston, the Red Sox, the Patriots, the Bruins don't need to go on. This city just knows how to win. Kudos to Bruins. I hate the Bruins, but kudos to the Bruins. They got something brewing there. They got something brewing there. If I'm a Bruins fan, I'm excited to see what they can do. In the playoffs, and as well, Tuukka Rask, I have him in fantasy, and he's really putting up some solid numbers for me, so it's a nice two-way there. Besides that, let's get to the shots on goal. 31-18 final, but the Senators really did hold on. For the most part, defensively, they pushed the shots to the outside. In that second period, the Senators played pretty well. 8 shots on net there. Not a good amount of shots, but top team in the league. Lost by 1. I'll take it for a Senators team with no real superstar yet. Face-offs were 25-24 in favor of the Bruins. Power plays, Ottawa stopped 2 out of the 3 Bruins power plays. They went 1 for 3. While the Senators power plays all got stopped, they went 0 for 3 tonight. Hits for 25-22 in favor of the Senators. The third star of the game with the lead goal for the Senators, make it 2-1 at the time. Brady Tkachuk, 2 points on the night, 1 goal, 1 assist, plus 2 ratings, 17.55 on the night. Second star, Chris Wagner with the tying goal to make it 2-2 with the goal on the night. And the first star, David Krejci, with the game-winning goal with a goal on the night. Anderson, 903 save percentage, 28 saves on 31 shots, with Tuukka Rask, 895 save percentage on 19 shots. He stopped 17 of them. Besides that, let's get to the Sens Stock Star of the Night, voted by you, the fans. Well, for the Sens Stock Star of the Night, voted by you, the fans, is not much of a vote. I got 45 votes in 15 minutes after I tweeted out the poll, and it's pretty one-sided. Tied for third place with 0% of the vote. Very shocked about this. Craig Anderson and JG, Jean-Gabriel Pageau. Pageau, with that goal, of course, make it a 1-1 game. Anderson with some big stops at the right times, kept the Senators in it when they were being influxed by the Bruins' dominance. But they thought they would get more votes. They had both had solid games, and I think they deserve to at least be mentioned. Second star, 10% vote, Chris Turney, was the only reason Brady Tkachuk got that goal. Brady Tkachuk found that lane, but Turney identified that Krug was out of place and really had a great play to even get into the zone, so he's the second star. First star, Brady Tkachuk, found that space that Torrey Krug left to make it a 2-1 lead for the Senators. Got another assist on a beautiful pass to Jean-Gabriel Pageau to make it 1-1. So a great game by Brady Tkachuk, 6 points in his last 10 games. This is without Mark Stone. Doesn't sound too great, but it's pretty good considering the impact Mark Stone has on his players. Just get ready for Brady Tkachuk when he is fully developed and fully matured into the big dominant player he's going to be. This guy is going to be a solid 60 to 80 point player in my opinion, and I can't wait to see where this kid goes. Hopefully, if we keep him, I'm sure we will, but you know what I mean. Sens fans, we always lose our all-stars. But besides that, the Bruins win this one 3-2. They extend their point streak to 20 games in a row. Insane. Tip my hat off to the Boston Bruins and their fans on that one. Incredible season so far. Let's see if they can keep it up. Too bad the Tampa Bay Lightning are in the Atlantic Division. Besides that, the Senators lose 3-2. I'll see you next time the Sens take on the Philadelphia Flyers on Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. So besides that, thank you for watching. Please follow us on Twitter at SensTalk_. If you'd like to update of the games and of course breaking news, please like us on Facebook at SensTalk, add us to circles on Google Plus SensTalk, click the big red button down there, and subscribe to us. Like this video, share your circle stuff. Please check out our website, senstalkcentral.com. We update that every single day. And of course, the sponsor, SeatGeek.com. Download the App Store. Use the promo code SensTalk. Save $20 on your first purchase. Every link in the description below. Please click on that. There's stuff here to click on, subscribe, most recent upload or playlist. Check that out if you'd like. Besides that, I'll see you Monday when the Sens take on the Philadelphia Flyers. I'll see you then. Go Sens, go.